Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. Well, let's see what we got for you right now. We got the one and only 1981 Volkswagen Gol BX. Now this is the bread and butter car for Latin America, especially South America. If you go to Brazil, if you go to Argentina, Peru, Uruguay, I will say many other countries, these cars were super popular. This is actually like what Volkswagen Golf with an F at the end would be in Europe. This is actually what it was supposed to be, and it was in Latin America. This car came out in 1980, and it was actually supposed to replace the Volkswagen Beetle, the famous Beetle that we all love and we all remember. Well, this is actually the one that's supposed to take over the Brazilian plant, because this model was actually manufactured in Brazil. It has some other smaller scale manufacturers also in Argentina and Uruguay, but the prime one was in Brazil. Like I said, this car came out in 1980, and like it was supposed to be the bread and butter, which it took. It took its position pretty well. It was a bestseller in Brazil for many, many years. And this car, by the way, the style also came out in a sedan, and also came out later years, and also came out as a station wagon, a three-door station wagon, which I always looked at it like weirdish, because a station wagon is supposed to be a family hauler, and a two-door in the front and the back hatch door. It doesn't really sound too family oriented to me, but we all got different stories and we all think differently, right? Well, by the way, the Gol brand, the Volkswagen, the Gol model, they still make them until today's date. Obviously, they've been remodeling and restyling the vehicle, but they still make them. So it's still out there selling a lot. It's like I said, the Volkswagen Gol, it's what the Volkswagen Golf, it's in Europe. That's what it represents in Latin America. This is a 143 scale, and it's a beauty. It's so perfectly made. I was looking at pictures, even though I've seen them many, many times in person. It looks exactly the same way. I love this color, by the way. It's like a light color, very subtle, but very attractive. These wheels, very simple, but they represent exactly how the car came in real life. The tail lights, these are the first generation. Remember, like I said before, this car came out in 1980. This is an 81 model, which is exactly like the 1980. This model stayed around for like about 6-7 years, and then they restyled it a little bit. They made a little bit longer headlights, a little bit more roundish, but still had the hatchback style. And yeah, very good looking. I like this black trim, right? It blends real good with the color. Like it gives it like that racing little touch. But these cars were supposed to be for the family, like a little family, want to get a cheap new car. That's what it's supposed to be. These cars were not that expensive because they were like the beginners Volkswagen. They had other cars that were a little bit more expensive, but this was supposed to be the bread and butter. And it really took its place pretty well. I was surprised this actual model, the way it looks right here, was not sold in Europe. I thought it was a very attractive model. Obviously, Volkswagen, Fiat, Chevrolet, they're very big brands and very big companies, and they look for styles. Example, Volkswagen has models that were made only in Latin America, like only in Europe, and Also, Fiat, remember, like the Fiat Palio. Fiat Palio was only made for the Latin American market, and I think also South Asia, something like that. But it was very limited. They were not sold in Europe or any country that it represents like the first world, like the richer countries, because they were made cheaply, I guess, or more affordable for the people that could not pay prices for a more expensive car. So they were made for that. But they were good. I like. I mean, this car, and even the Palio. As before I finish with that story, they were very, very nice looking cars. Those little Palios, they were cute. Kind of remind me of the Punto. But going back to this car, I like this black grille, right? It kind of stands out. Again, the black trim, the black bumper, the black grille. Also, a little bit more molding over there. Even the rear view mirrors, side mirrors are black. Alright, guys. I'm going to let you guys enjoy this. I'm going to let it go around a few times so you can enjoy this car and have a nice look at it. Alright, guys. So far, how is 2021 treating you guys? Well, I know times are rough, especially with this pandemic that we're going through, but hopefully things are going to be much, much better. We have to see the light at the end of the tunnel, because otherwise we will go crazy. But let me go back to what we're here for. We're here to talk about diecast cars, and that's what we're here for. So I would love to hear you guys' comments. I love to see them. I love to read them. And I always try to answer them sooner or later. I will not forget them. And if I did, I'm so sorry, but believe me, I read them. I might have not at that moment acknowledged it, but I do read them. So let me know what you guys collect. If you guys are into diecast, what size, what models you guys have. Hopefully you're enjoying this channel. I would love to see those nice thumbs up. I appreciate them. Subscribe. Hopefully you already did. Otherwise, what are you waiting for? Alright, and hopefully you click that bell next to the subscribe button. It will let you know when I'm posting more videos. Alright, guys? Stay safe, and I'll see you on my next video. Take care.